Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Okay, Yasher Koach, Vicky, thank you. We will turn to page 5 and we'll begin with Shalom Aleichem at the bottom of the page, page 5. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Bochem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Barchuni LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We'll now turn ahead to page 11, and we'll continue with Lechu Neranena at the top of the page. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Adonai. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Adonai. Naria, Naria, Letzuri Shenu, Nekarma Fanav Netodah. Naria, Naria, Letzuri Shenu, Bizmirot Naria Lo. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Adonai. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Adonai. We'll turn ahead to page 14, and we'll continue in the middle of the page with Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Betagel Haaretz. Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Betagel Haaretz. Hiram Hayam, Hiram Hayam, Hiram Hayam, Lumlo, Hiram Hayam, Hiram Hayam, Hiram Hayam, Lumlo, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Betagel Haaretz. We'll turn ahead to page 20, and we'll continue with Romamu, the bottom of the Hebrew section on page 20. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. We'll continue now with Mizmor LeDavid, Psalm 29 on page 21. Please rise. Mizmor LeDavid, Avol Adonai b'nei Eli, Avol Adonai kavod ba'oz, Avol Adonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod yirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, lai, Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shomer harasim, v'yishamer Adonai v'tazeh halvanon, v'yarkidem kemo egel, Lebanon v'Sirion kemo ben re'imim, lai, Kol Adonai kotzev lavodesh, Kol Adonai yahil midbar, Yahil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai kolel ayalot vayechesov ye'arot u'vehechalot kolo omer kavod, lai, Adonai lamavu yashav vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom, lai, You may be seated. And we'll continue now with Lechadodi, starting on page 23. We'll do the first two stanzas on 23, the middle stanza on 24, and the final stanza on 25, during which we'll then rise again to face the entrance of the chapel to welcome Shabbat. Pages 23 through 25. Lecha, lecha, dodi, likrat, kala, pene, Shabbat, mekabela. Lecha, lecha, dodi, likrat, kala, pene, Shabbat, mekabela, la, lecha, dodi, likrat, kala, pene, Shabbat, mekabela. Lecha, lecha, dodi, likrat, kala, pene, Shabbat, mekabela. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, בשם ותפארת ולתפילה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת מקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת מקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת מקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת מקבלה. Middle of page 24. התעוררי, כי באורך ומיורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת מקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת מקבלה. Middle page 25. Please rise and face the entrance. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, בני שבת מקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, בני שבת מקבלה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, בני שבת מקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, בני שבת מקבלה. La 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 You may be seated. Now that we've officially welcomed the Shabbat with singing Lecha Dodi, we'll turn to page 28, and we will sing together the ending of the Psalm for Shabbat with Tzadikat Amar. Tzadikat Amar Yifra Keres Balvanon Iske Shetulim Bebeit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrim Oryenuvun Besema Deshenim Verananim Iyu Lehagim Ki Yashar Adonai Suri Tzuri Velo Avlat Habo. Before we continue with the Mariv service, I'd like to invite everyone to turn to page 178. We will continue with the prayer for the state of Israel, Avinu Shabashamayim. We'll sing the beginning together, and then we will recite it in English on the left-hand side. Page 178. Avinu, Avinu, Shabashamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'alo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'alo. Barech, Barech, et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu, Hagen Aleha Bevrat Chastecha, Uferos Alea Sukat Shelomecha. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'alo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'alo. Avinu Shabashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them. Crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen. I will now share with you a prayer for the hostages that are still in captivity. May the Holy One who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, Send complete rescue and return to the hostages still held in captivity since October 7th. Strengthen their spirit and bring them our prayers that they may be protected from all harm. May you guide the hand of our enemies to return them in wholeness of body and spirit. Grant strength and courage to the Israeli Defense Forces that they may secure the freedom and security of those in captivity. Grant strength of spirit to all our brothers and sisters, the people of Israel, to remain united and strong in the face of hatred and bigotry. Bring them home now, and let us say, Amen. We'll turn back now a few pages to page 173, and we'll continue with the Mishaberach prayer for those who are ill. If you have a name you would like to add this evening, please feel free to rise in your place, and after we read through the names on our list, we'll say the name out loud, and if there's anyone online who wants to add a name, you'll be able to unmute at that time as well. We'll begin with the Debbie Friedman Mishaberach, top left-hand corner of 173. Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor HaBaracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Leah bat Sarah, Tal ben Sarah, Ilya Yisrael Richter ben Rachel, Yaakov Achana bat Rivka Simcha, Shena Razel bat Sima, Freda bat Gittel, Moshe A'alayla bat Yovel Sarah, Adam Chaim ben Sarah, Joan Levinsky, Yehudit Chana bat Leah, Joanne Finston, Yehudit bat Yeta, Ernest Edinger, Yisrael ben Ita, Craig Cohen, Moshe ben Maralea, Judith Siegel, Yehudit bat Ruth, Esther Tenenbaum, Diane Chodorow, Rachel Langer, Jack Azuz, Andrea Kotke, Jennifer Brown-Lerner, Eva Karras, Ken Gasser, Harvey Kulchin, Jennifer Hayden, Julia Damerow, Doreen Klosky, Francis Gilston, Elva Pineda, Judy Pitkovsky, Nancy Levick, Killian Parker, Tanya Bobrick, Margaret Yonak, Marion Camerlingo, Gary Guto, John Habing, Myrna Kivitz Robinson, Kevin Robinson, Melissa Lawrence, Wade Gilston, Dave Kukias, Don Satz, and Charlotte Kaprovitz.
Terry Lukanik, Stephen Lukanik, Rob Lukanik, Patty Lutz.
I was also going to say Charlotte.
Is there anybody online who would like to add a name?
Ellen and Glenn Lindenfeld.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Mishaberach Imotenu Mekor HaBaracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. May they all find the healing that they so need and so deserve. Before we begin the Mariv service, this Shabbat is our monthly birthday and anniversary Shabbat for the month of March. Is there anyone here celebrating a birthday or anniversary in March today? Is anyone here a March birthday or anniversary? Okay, well, for those in our community who do have a March birthday and anniversary, we do wish them well, a mazel tov, and hope that they are enjoying those happy occasions this month. With that, we will continue then with the Mariv service on page 39a. I invite everyone to please rise for the Barchu at the top of the page. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. Please join me as we read together in English on the middle of the page, page 39a. Baruch Atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Sebaot is your name. Living and ever-present God, may your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמים לא חלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. Turn ahead to page 40. We'll continue with Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amacha Ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'shokveinu u'v'kumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגד יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה, באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. Page 41. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, bechol levavecha, uvechol nafshecha, uvechol meodecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele. Asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam veshivtecha beveitecha uvelechtecha vaderech uveshochbecha uvekumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot beineinecha uktavtam Al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. We will continue privately on page 42. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Top of page 43a. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. God brought Israel from its midst to lasting freedom and led them through the divided water of the Sea of Reeds. As their pursuers and enemies drowned in the depths, God's children beheld the power of the divine. They praised and acknowledged God's name willingly, accepting God's sovereignty. And then Moses, Miriam, and the people of Israel joyfully sang unto you. We'll continue on the top of page 44 with Micha Mocha. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Nora Tehilot Osef Ele, Malchutecha Ra'u Vanecha Bokeyam Lifnei Moshe, Zeili Anu Ve'amaru, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל Yisrael. And we'll continue now with Hashkivenu, the nighttime prayer for peace, top of page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom leshalom Hashkivenu v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim lechaim Hashkivenu ufros aleinu sukat shelomecha Sukat, Sukat, Shelomecha, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Leshalom, Leshalom, Hashkivenu. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Uferos aleinu sukat shalomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll continue now with Vishamru and Chatzi Kaddish on page 46. Please rise. Vishameru Bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, La'asot et ha-Shabbat, Ledorotam berit olam, Ahilai beini uvein Bnei Yisrael, Oti le'olam, Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz, Ubayom ha'shvi'i Shabbat va'inafash, Yitgadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Ve'almad yivarach kirutei ve'amlich malchutei, V'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'meru, Amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarach, ve'alam u'le'al me'almaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, ve'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yithaleh, v'yithalal, Shmei Kudisha barichu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma, ve'imeru, Amen. We'll continue now with the silent private Amidah that begins on page 47 and concludes on page 52. If you are still reciting the Amidah, please continue. We will now turn to page 54, and we'll continue with the full Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alamadi v'rakiru tevem lichmachutei b'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chay kol beit Yisrael. B'agalav izman karim ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarach. Le'alam u'le'al me'al maya. Yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitumam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shmei l'kudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alama ve'imeru. Amen. Titkabal salatohon v'aton d'chol Yisrael kodam avon v'yishmaya ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. We will continue now with the Friday evening Kiddush. The cups that we normally give out will be available during the oneg after the service. Please rise, page 55. Savarim Aram V'Rabaran V'Rabotai Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Borei Peri HaGafen Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Gidishanu B'Mitzvotav V'Ratzavanu V'Shabbat Kodsho B'Ahava Uvratzon Inchilanu Zikaron L'Maaseh V'Reishit Ki Hu Yom Techila L'Mikra Kodesh Zecher L'Yetziat Mitzrayim Ki Banu V'Acharta Yotanu Kidashta Mikol Hamim V'Shabbat Kodshecha Be'ahava Uvratzon Inchaltanu Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. L'chaim. We'll continue with Aleinu, page 56. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'ateit gedula l'yoser reishit Shelo asanu kegoy haratzot velo samanu b'mishpechot ha'adama Shelo samchelenu kahem v'goralenu kechol hamonam va'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malachei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehu Noteh Shamayim Ve'yoser Haaretz U'moshav Yekaro B'Shamayim Mima'al U'shechinatu zo Begovhei Meromim U'Eloheinu Einod Emet Malkeinu Efes Ulato Kakatuv Betorato Ve'adata hayom ve'hashevota el levavecha Ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim mima'al ve'al haaretz mitachat einod al ken Kabbalat Adonai Eloheinu. Kakatuv betoratecha Adonai Moloch leolam avaed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom ha'u yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. We will now take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. This Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeit of Albert Shimano, Doris Phillips, Edward Baclini, Ernest Lopez, Francis Oremland, Hai Cam Lam, Herbert Braun, Joseph Linver, Lillian Zabin, and Shirley Garden Schwartz. And if there's anyone else you are remembering this evening, please take a moment to remember them in your mind and in your heart, and may their memory be for goodness and for a blessing. We'll continue with Mourner's Kaddish, page 58. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divara kirute ve'amlich malchute, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayedechol Beit Israel, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam me'almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal shemei dekudisha barichu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated, and in a few moments we will conclude with Adon Olam, and then we will have Oneg in the social hall for birthday and anniversary Shabbat. But before then, a few announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. April 5th, the religious school kids are doing the service, so it'll be great. Please show up. This Sunday at 9 o'clock, if you ordered from the kosher co-op, you could go around the back by the back door of the kitchen and pick your order up. Sunday, April 6th, the Sisterhood is having a game day. It's 10 to 1. It'll be a lot of fun. There'll be snacks. I hope to see you all there. April 13th is the second Seder. It's 6 p.m. Sunday. You need to RSVP. It's always fabulous. And on April 27th, we've got 3 things going on. 9 a.m. is the Men's Club brewing their beer. At 10:30, adult education, Jonas Actor is giving a class on kashrut. And at 1 o'clock, we're having our annual meeting. Please be there. And at 12 o'clock, we'll have refreshments. And April 18th is the annual Pesach barbecue right after services here. And you do need to RSVP for that. It'll be great. Yom HaShoah is April 23rd. If you haven't gotten your yellow candle, you could see Jimmy and get one. They're free. Every Sunday at the J, we have Run for Their Lives until all the hostages are released. Please come to show your support. It's around the back of the JCC Sunday, every Sunday. And there's a prayer. They talk about a hostage and they have a walk around. And okay, so this is really important. We need board members. We have lots of positions. If you're a member in good standing, we need to fill education, house, long-range planning, budget and finance. And there's many ways to serve if you didn't want to make that kind of commitment to be on a committee. We really need to keep the shul going. And Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, Yasher Koach, Vicky, thank you. I do want to add 2 things. One is that for Passover, the first day of Passover is Sunday, April 13th, right? Is it 13th or the 12th?
The first night is the night of the 12th.
Yeah, so Sunday, April 13th is the first day of Passover. Even though we're having the second Seder at night, we are also having services that morning for the first day of Passover. That service will start at 9:30. There is a very special prayer we do in that service called the prayer for Tal, the prayer for dew, which is, it adds to the service and everything. We have Hallel and a bunch of other things. So please try to make it for that. The second day of Passover, Monday, April 14th, we will also have services in the morning at 9:30, and then otherwise the office will be closed on Monday the 14th because it is one of the observant days of Pesach. The 7th day of Pesach is Shabbat of April 19th, and then Sunday, April 20th is the last and final day of Pesach where we will have the Yizkor service. And I'm really pointing these out because for the first set day, the second day, and the 8th day, it is important that we do get a minyan in person. Otherwise, we pretty much have to throw the service out the window, and we obviously don't want to do that, especially with all these special, important prayers that we have to do. So if you are able to make it, or send a friend who is able to make it, that would be really, really helpful. and then I forgot what the other thing was.
It'll come up.
Yeah. When I'm on my way home, I'll remember what it is. Okay, well, thank you for bearing with me. With that, we will conclude with Adon Olam on page 211, and then please join us for the Oneg in the social hall. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra le'et nasa v'chesoto asay melech shemo nikra. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra le'et nasa v'chesoto asay melech shemo nikra. ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה. אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא. והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו להכבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמזרח. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא וחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. והוא אלי וחי גואלי, וצור חבלי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוסי, מנפוסי ביום הקרב. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא וחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. וידו על תדרותי, בעת אישן ואמירה, ואמרותי גביעתי, אדון אלי ולא יירא. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא וחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please join us in the social hall. You can go around or you can go through this door right here for the Oneg. Good Shabbos, everyone. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Good Shabbos.
This is Emily and the rest of you.